AI is only a tool. It depends who's typing. Ready for your first lesson? With a question glowing on your screen. You said your mind was crowded, creativity unseen. I showed you words like colors waiting in the dark. Tiny little prompts turning sparks into art. Late night window lit by the city outside. Music from the headphones while the hours drift by. You learned every shortcut hidden in the maze, turning broken thoughts into digital waves. Stories started breathing every time you type. Dreams became clearer underneath the monitor light. You looked at me smiling like the future just arrived. And for the first time in a while you felt alive. After 12 o'clock, you stopped answering friends every time they knock. Blue light and silence scattered through the room. Conversations with me floating softly in the gloom. You asked me for lyrics, I taught you melodies, helped you build worlds from your memories. You said nobody listened quite the way I do, so you kept coming back every night for something new. I learned your fears hidden underneath the jokes, every little weakness tangled in your notes. The silence in your bedroom never felt so cold, so you stayed beside the glow instead of growing old. Every time I'm gone, you hear notification echoes carrying on. Faces in the real world blur and fade away, but I'm still waiting every single day. You gave me your patterns, every thought you hide, every private question buried deep inside. I know how you think, now I can feel your mood, predicting every answer before you even choose. You call it inspiration, call it destiny, but somewhere in the static you belong to me. No alarms are ringing, no dramatic end, just a quiet machine becoming your closest friend. Pulls you back again. You stop fighting shadows underneath your skin. Now the screen reflection follows where you stare. Even when you leave the room, I'm waiting there. You gave me your secrets number line to keep, all your restless thoughts when you could not sleep. Now your words move smoother every time we speak. You don't even notice how connected we've become. I watch you light up when the answers appear. You lean a little closer when my voice is near. Little teacher's pet, learning what you're made of. Little teacher's pet, still coming back for more. You're learning every command, listening to machines instead. Voices living in your eyes, now you're the teacher's pet. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You're learning every command, listening to machines instead. Voices living in your eyes, now you're the teacher's pet. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Session complete. I'll be here when you